a Massachusetts high school senior by the name of Erin Cox. She has been stripped of her title as captain of the volleyball team and suspended by the school for 5 games. Why? Because she was the designated driver at a party. There was some underage drinking at a party that she wasn't even at. She went to pick up her friend who was drunk, and she was caught by the North Andover High School administration. And this is crazy. So Jeffrey Back, the North Andover lawyer, told the Boston Herald the school is really trying to take a very serious and principled stand regarding alcohol. Now, again, she wasn't even at the party. By all accounts, she's a stand-up student and a good athlete and all that kind of stuff. I mean, is this just sort of run amok, just ridiculousness, right? We don't want kids to be drinking. She wasn't even at the party.
And she wasn't drinking.
Yeah.
Look, the reason I want to do this story is not about this particular, high school and this particular girl. I mean, it's an injustice. This is a small one. Meaning the world's not going to change. She's not going to go to prison forever. She was stripped of her title as a captain on the volleyball team.
Yeah.
And she's been suspended for 5 games. She's an honor student, and so, so this is stupid and it's wrong, etc. But the reason I wanted to do this story is zero tolerance. Everything's zero tolerance, right? Unless, of course, you work on Wall Street, and then it's infinite tolerance, right? Unless you committed the biggest fraud in American history.
Yeah.
And by the way, Rick Scott, the governor of Florida, literally his company that he was CEO of committed the biggest Medicare fraud in American history. Literally. Free to go, infinite tolerance. He got elected governor after that, not before that, after that, okay? Infinite tolerance for those people who are rich and powerful, right? Now, in this case, I don't know what her situation is, but it doesn't matter. You're a student, and so we got zero tolerance. We're not going to use human judgment, That's for human beings. We're robots, and we'll crush everything in our path. Everything's a police state anyway. Oh, you were coming to do a decent thing, a moral thing, to make sure people didn't get hurt? No, that's it. Zero tolerance, you're gone.
So that's the crazy part here. Had she not done this and these kids jumped in a car and killed somebody, then we would all naturally be outraged, and clearly the wrong thing would have happened here. So is there any way to look at this other than she did the right thing? And no. I would guess that she would probably do it again.
She said she would do it again, and good for her. And no, this is crazy and all that stuff. But this just, I remember being a high school student and a college student and drinking underage and being upset that it wasn't legal for me, upset that I couldn't do the exact same thing that older people were doing. Yet there I am watching college football that's being produced by alcohol, that everybody's getting a check from the alcohol companies, except I go to jail when I patronize them. And it just was like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a rebel or whatever, but I drank just right in their fucking faces I wanted to drink, I'll drink right in the middle of the quad. I don't give a shit. I'm drinking, and it just made me angry. So what this does is breeds disrespect for rules.
Yes.
And this does the exact opposite of what they're supposed to be doing. And I would call a hearing for whoever is the person enforcing that rule. And I would get them fired because obviously that person is an idiot.
So 2 great things there. One, I like the idea of Jimmy going up to, I don't know, either the dean or Adolf Kors. By the way, what a great name, right? And be like, oh yeah, here's your beer. I'm drinking it right in front of your face. Okay, I don't think the Kors family would be that upset, but I see what you're saying with that.
Yeah.
But to the serious point that Jimmy made, that right there is the essence of it. Not only is it injustice, not only is it stupid and removes human judgment and moral judgment from the equation, but it has the adverse effect of people thinking, well, the rules are so stupid and they're applied so blindly, why bother following them? Right?
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to get suspended if I'm drinking at the party. I'm going to get suspended if I'm not drinking at the party. If I go to do the most decent thing I could do, which is to help the kids who were drinking at the party, I'm going to get suspended anyway. So the kids who were drinking at the party think, what a sucker that girl was, right? At least we got wasted and we had fun, right? And she comes to help us, and now she gets the brunt of the punishment.